following cool. Okay? For example, the Gambia area council chairman of Yankuba BJ protesting against corruption. There is a protester with a placard protesting against Yankuba. Okay? So Yankuba, okay? There is a protester. Yankuba, I don't launch Bugasi school over because it's $60. I don't go afford no. There is a protest about drift motorsport. A lot of people are trying to lambast them online. Where is the right? And all after a space dealer to express that right because they are following their passion, and that could be a professional.
Nimbo I feel go bro. Ndete findi la moja mama findi katara nyingala protest kono. Wallahi billahi talai wala consent in ingala. But tumando asake man finti they have health problems. Imam finti tumando ndawolo table so kono ba o bita protest la. Ndol nyon dol ni atara no bita kam protest la. Moro kurzole be fara samro e tede balle josan ndawolo be dilala. Yalo ni de bo mi dakete tata la lori dula to kenato e be protest la ndawolo de so ko. Yalo de to kenon. Yon de nyon dol bi jele mi la ko. Wol man dawol soto. Wol bi mi dakete di wala school fees wol la.
D-Jobs, I will debate with you a little bit. And then I'm going to debate with you on that. Like, let's congratulate and let's just say a big bravo to Mul Fundita. It's stand for all of us. Mulialonko, they stand for us.
Yes.
Mulialonko, we were not there. Let's not discriminate them. You understand? Let's not discriminate them because of it's not about even them, but it's about our future children. It's about our daily needs. Committee that depends on they feel because they are money botos and the reason why they are protesting is to make that defense easy for you, bro.
Yeah. Opinion.
No, I'm not the reason why I'm called Diamond Kanasi because need Diamond is here. Ibada after ena
no, you don't come for make example le DK Diamond.
No, Diamond.
People have no so.
Kana jam fandi. The artist wala muli alon ko imanta protest la mo wala.
Nzo.
Bonia generalize like.
Countryman. Ndenga man wala nyindiko. Mbe Diamond kanero generally. Modul bije biri wole ko kacante nyala ngoy ko you know imam finti comme ko kuma kan mala okay wala ndabe nyinni na you know mulla look at Musa men ko mano da heji nyankata plateau babu anana problème wolo
Name protest du
ite le bina ba ko konti man le bina
no name protest du
okay la villa part for ni pas de konti man
at the end of the day Gambia wins
yeah
Gambia wins
yeah that's my same
in 2016 bring a cardo fight because a cardo fight final so falling mo falling sifa lafta mo la wala mo falling mo me alon ko ndol hadama de Gambiano men be banko kanjang ma saben na nyanto hormala aya bunya adun tamandiri nyaay na me alon kasi ke tamandiri nyaade mesitela lare siloka okay and part of those rights that we voted to have in 2016 is part of them is freedom of association and freedom of assembly. Okay? So near Juve, Ningala protest ni. Momo findida je itare join the protest ninga. You have exercised your right in freedom of assembly. Kumbo dadi masakunda. Okay? That is very beautiful.
Very fine.
The other side of it, with the reason I said Gambia wins, government can also take credit. Kafo go okay. Bari ko democracy banko dingol fele wulte ko kole a pol le bele la ta finti la pour que la kole a pol tandi na silo di la ko al finti
yeah congrats to the government
finti da biri finti da ko no ndada na wala mbe security na pour ya min ala ko lebe tarlaje isa asidati kaira ay laban kaira okay that is how a civilized people behave
muni samananje you understand for the sense ne akodol bijele in a very serious protest environment. On camera, you are showing the world that it be protest can against some certain corruption and stuff. But ayajele, comme Gambia no dolbe domorola dolbe donkang dolbe Bob Marley donkang dolbe karab dolbe chijelola. On the camera they are laughing. Some people are not even taking it serious. You know, which is a very important point.
Thank you.
You understand? Because Nico now you are going out to campaign against corruption. To campaign against something that hurts you. When you are on camera, you have to show that solidarity.
True.
You have to show that seriousness.
Very true.
Because what I always master found buka mol muta seriously.
True, very true.
Situation and true guarantee along like $1 million ka for Gambia. Ndeka true guarantee all long. So as a DJ I'm sleeping. You know what I mean? But music music is politics. Modola appearance BJ. Nika Prince Lame as an artist. He left to come to go practice what you preach. Don't be a man satisfied. If a countryman is singing about poverty or countryman is singing about love, but no situation on a countryman ka bore, a kaka reputation or protect. Nkaje countryman is only busy on one table and a concert le balundi.
That's true. That's a good point.
You go to other part of the world, you see artists in the street doing protests with people.
So,
you understand?
So,
but jang nkaje jando male ninte diable DJ fo ko nyoko DJ bu politiko.
Hello to all the beautiful followers and to all our wonderful subscribers on the channel. This is Lura, the ultimate boss in the building. We welcome you back on the Artscope podcast. We want to say big thanks to everybody that have been commenting on our video on YouTube and on TikTok on the first episode, a very interactive episode. I want to say a big thanks to Musa Asanyang, who was here with us. Today he's kind of busy. He could not join us on the show. So, D-Jobs,
yes.
Welcome to another show.
Yes.
Artscope podcast. Episode 2.
Thank you.
Dinima why be ngamera be tada Texas the foi tada New York City bro. Let's talk about your malon foi be eventually challenge kam foi be country man la challenge kan. For ye Prince Jelebi. Prince ye kot coolé aye dada coolé.
Abe goma yalla dan do kelo.
Al montara level killing. No level wanka killing.
No montara killing. Ndebe Philadelphia.
Really? Mashallah. Ila sa say nice.
Kana de Philadelphia, Texas. Ngata ko nyama rek.
Mashallah. For lady jobs la jaar janda.
Apa ani nek da our night apa explain.
Extra Emirates. Yeah. My nephew. I understand. Extra Emirates.
No problem. DJs, sure. We welcome you all on the show, today.
Good vibe.
Yeah, let's go straight to the sure. Highlights.
Yeah, good vibe.
Talking points.
Yes. And let us leave Countryman and Prince to introduce.
Okay, no problem.
And then say hi, hello. Let them greet the audience though.
Hello, everyone. Albenyadi ngai ni nakiba eko Prince ko kela mo ni wadi amol bare e kambare nama
amanta
ada lagi very much compete bare kana compete because sinta na mandra level aji kan juwe rek mbasiri ngawe
amaji
muna America ni kasa kunda walzela America is
di yo bare se go every way di yo res go
it's good to be back it's a pleasure nakajal ke and yeah it's a positive vibe so I'm happy to be around again for another day.
We're back.
So, good vibe.
Yeah.
Yes.
DJs, we can go through their talking points.
That's right.
After I'm gonna highlight on the new,
the updates.
Updates of the week.
I need you to go with the
updates of the week. No, let's go on with the talking points. Then I come highlight on the updates of the week. Yeah,
ultimate bass
of all basses. We not take last, better than prices and lasses.
Yeah, that's right. On the talking points, we will be discussing about the importance of artist management. The role of artist managers, because it's crucial, right? In the careers of artists to have prominent artist management. We will make it so open. Everybody can give your opinion regarding the role of artist managers for artists, right? We will also look into the importance of activism for artists. Because we've seen some artists being involved in the gala protests. We will look into that. We will also look into the post-reconciliation euphoria of ST and Attack. You've seen the responses of Peter to his critics. We will look into that. We will also look into this issue if time permits. That is the legislative aspect of music business. I don't know whether it will be a topic of its own, but then so far so good. These 3 points that I've highlighted are very important for us to discuss. So you can go with your updates.
Yeah, we are going to go on the updates of the week. Updates on the week, we have Stargal. Stargal released a new EP called Mixed Flavor, a very nice EP. Track list of 6 tracks on the EP, so you can go and stream on Stargal's new EP on YouTube, Audiomack and everywhere. So we have another update on Hussein Dada, updating us on a flyer, upcoming show to be held at Dubai on October 5th or 4th.
Nice.
Prince.
Nice.
October 5th with a Ghanaian artist.
Nice.
Yeah, called Chief. I don't know, Chief Man.
Oh.
So update on that, a Gambian artist, Hussein Dada, going back to Dubai early end of this summer.
For the second time, right?
Yes, for the second time.
Nice.
Or the third time.
Third time.
For the third time. For the third time.
Nice, nice.
Yeah, Hussein Dada, big up yourself. So watch out for that to all the Dubai massive, Arabian massive in Gambians out there. So watch out for that show. It's going down, bad boy Dada. You don't know, say mad. So the next update we have for you guys is like, we have other artists like T Smalls that are on tour. He went to Qatar the last time. He's also on tour right now. We have to set light on that. We also have to set light on Royal Messenger. Royal Messenger too is outside there doing great things. We also have to set light on Rebellion the Recaller, who is on some shows with ST. Right now they are on the movement. So like we said, all the Gambian artists that are out there, if you have an update that you wanna set light on the podcast for you for us to share the information for the people them, you can just send us the information and send it on WhatsApp, and also you can send on a comment on our comment section. We are going to update the people on what is going on.
Is in Norway for the Mellow Fest.
Yeah, Mellow Fest.
He was picked by Rebellion the Recaller yesterday. It was so nice. Of Rebellion, obviously. That is what.
So we also saw a viral video with Jizzle Nancho doing a video, shooting a video clip, a collab.
Exactly.
So watch out for that. I know it's going to be a mega. This is the first time Jizzle meeting Nancho or Nancho meeting Jizzle. So
first collab.
Yeah, first collab.
So those are next album.
Yeah, those are the updates of the week. DJs, we can continue on with the program.
Good vibe. Ultimate bar.
Diamo Kanasia.
Ibika noise. So nga quote that just be reminded that Sedikan Restaurant is our accompaniment in this very important session. And then soon you will see the table. I mean, we will change the fashion.
Yes. I'm going to Ultimate Queen before Sedikan comes. So let me go to Ultimate Queen.
No, this guy, despite Mukabeng, countryman, must support la janne. Because Ultimate Queen lo nyindoti. A telephone be camera come na direct over. Na jilla haylalla. Ye Ultimate Kim moy daw dare. There must be Ultimate Queen. Ndewo mabola de.
Mashallah.
As a queen.
Mashallah. Diamo Kanasia. On the gala protest, it says that we saw Hussein Dada, Mass Mother, our bling, join gala to protest on the corruption and
current situation in the Gambia.
Current situation in the Gambia.
Different issues.
So many expressed their disappointments on the artists who refused to join the protest. But they saw Hussein Dada and our bling, Mass Mother, and other artists on the protest. So they are saying that why is it other Gambian artists not taking part on issues like this, like a national issue like that?
Nice. Ni modo ya feel ko bro. Ndete findi la mo jama man findi katara nyi ngala protest kono. Wallahi billahi talai wala consent in ngala lo. But tumando asake man findi they have health problems. Imam findi tumando ndawolo table so kono. Ba o bita protest la. Ndol nyon dol ni atara no mbita kam protest la. Moro kurzole be fara samro ete de balle josan ndawolo be dilala. Yalo ni tabo mi da ke tata la lori dula to kenato ko be protest la ndawolo de so ko. Yalla de to ke non yon de ñon dol bi jele mi la ko wol man dawal soto wol bi mi da ke di wala school fees wala la ya fa so wol tara no ka fini ka dol kono
DJs, I will debate with you a little bit. I'm going to debate with you on that. Like ni tada foy dunta ni diamo ni siata foy dunta je rek ntebe stop la le because of the reason why I'm best stop la the reason why I'm best stop la wala ko let's congratulate and let's just say a big bravo to mul fundita istanta for all of us. Mulialonko they stand for us. Yes. Mulialonko, we were not there. Let's not discriminate them. You understand? Let's not discriminate them because of it's not about even them, but it's about our future children. It's about our daily needs. Comme data depends on they feel because they money both and the reason why they are protesting is to make that defense easy for you, bro.
Yeah. Ha, yalla itala opinion.
No, I'm not the reason why I'm called Diamond Kanasi because ni Diamond Siata. Ibada after ena
No, yaran take même for me example le DK la Diamond.
No, yaran Diamond.
People have no so.
Kana jam fandi. The artist wala muli alon ko imanta protest la mo be wala.
Nzo.
Bonia generalize rek.
Countryman. Ndenga man wala nyindi ko. Mbe Diamu kanero generally. Modul bije biri wole ko kacante nyala ngoy ko you know imam finti comme ko kuma kan wala okay wala ndebe nyinni na you know mulla look at Musa Menko mano daiji nyankata plateau babu anana problème wolo bari modul feel ko in fakisan wata sort of
I will talk ndebe dia na dame wolon ko lamay rek ndebe dia na dame way nam kacha man la fi la ya jam fandi dios nga lon ne ndebe dia na dame wolon ko we have different artists in the Gambia and sol siatale mol nyanta ka lon ne ko arisol mindset man te clinty number 1 ila missionol man ke clinty ila comme the way they even think on the Gambian soil on Gala Bankola level among the clinty. There are people who are in the Gambia, they are doing music. They feel like they are okay, the nation, everything is okay with them. They don't want to associate. Don't be politically. They don't want to get involved themselves into political issues. Man, for understanding.
But any political issue.
No, understanding. And don't be in the musical corner. They represent the poor people on their music. Through their lyrics and through their information they send, they don't even need to be part of that gala or stuff. But then they are protesting for the people, for the poor people, for the needy, through their songs. There are artists, even every of their album, they protest for people.
No, but they stand for artists.
It's people's opinion and it's their own point of view. They want to say that because Prince Kafunyame, always need media household, these content creators, they always need content to create.
Sure.
You understand? You cannot stop them from creating content.
When there's no controversy, you
cannot stop nobody from creating content.
In this generation, content is
it's good for people. More they understand we are in this together with them. You understand? Me, I'm in there with them. Gala B, Gala Sam, every day. Ninte sita janna podcast most of the time take a complain. Mano certainly cement to boto nyinga certainly. We are doing our own campaign of protection. You understand? But there are ways of doing everything. And no volume fanang gala landscaping and the environment. Galia Kenya for Galia Bank, it was really appreciative. You know, I understand. It's good Gambia what is hurting us, peacefully, we show our solidarity peacefully, we go back to our houses, peace reveal, may continue. And no fanang the IG fana yemunke police bring gal tataka they give them the permission to do their protest. That one also is a good sign because of every time there will be more communication between us and the government and the police sector. Man, for understand, misunderstanding Banku Jamalto is because of the misunderstanding, lack of giving them
an ulterior motive for crowd amass and so they are on public opinion law. Opinion on itele bina ba ko konti man bina
no ne protest duwe
okay la villa part for ni part konti man
at the end of the day Gambia wins Gambia wins
that's my same
in 2016 bring a card of fight because a card of fight falling so falling sifa lafta munala wala mo falling me alonko ndol hadama de Gambia no membe banko kanjang masa ben nyanto hormala aya bunya adun tamandirinya na me alon kasike tamandirinya de mesitelo lare siloka okay and part of those rights that we voted to have in 2016 is part of them is freedom of association and freedom of assembly okay so near juwe ni gala protest ni momo findida je itare join the protest ni ga you have exercised your right to freedom of assembly.
Very true.
Okay? And you have equally exercised your right to freedom of association. Okay, yellow right you express. And as a citizen, you have expressed your democratic right to freedom of expression. Because membe the mari la balu batandika. If inti tanan kana kawala kumbo dadi masakunda. Okay, that is very beautiful.
Very fine.
The other side of it, with the reason I said Gambia wins, government can also take credit. Kafoko, okay. Bari in democracy, banku dingol fele wulte ko kole ya pol le bele lafta finti la pour que la kole ya pol tandi. Na silo di la ngolo ko al finti.
Yeah. Congrats to the government.
Finti da, biri finti da, ngolo no ndada na la, mbe security na pour ya mine alon ko lebe tarlaje isa di asidati kaira ay laban kaira. Okay? That is how a civilized people behave. And that is what we have seen in that protest. It's a win for the Gambia.
Yeah.
Look, but if you look at the component of people, many are going to more different cool. Okay, for example, the Gambia area council chairman Yankuba Bije protesting against corruption. There is a protester with a placard protesting against Yankuba. Okay, so Yankuba area council for Ragleno. All of the president. Okay, there is a protester. Yanko, I don't launch Bugasi school because it's $60 and I don't go afford no. There is a protester about drift motorsport. A lot of people are trying to lambast them online. Where is the right? And all after a space dealer to express that right because they are following their passion and that could be a profession for them. And artists all okay, and including Hussein, okay, I'm not going to be on the side of Hussein, but anybody who listens to him would definitely know that goal. The sentiment or the words he said as to the reason why he was at the protest were very much genuine. Because it all boils down to coming here for them. Go. Niaje manager buka afenga nyamo, niaje adizor buka kete niaje for kodo tije. Mwana kodo tije, ila music we buka monetize no Gambia. Ila ila right mom protect adequately because ila songs are used in a different way buka kodo sobeje. The only time you make money is when you are on stage. And you only make more money on stage when you have an album.
I protest manager la Carola.
Manager, so this is
I said so they protest next time they just never fundindila. Therefore we don't they just fundindila. So because next time they will fundindila.
But also what is wrong is deciding the choices of others. For minimum fundi, among the bank din kendot. Well, a minimum fundi among so far, you should not because the right member in a democratic country to support the protest.
Ndefana nga video jele on TikTok that YouTuber munka nying NPP la agenda spread that the government agenda spread wo nyago nying salon guiding I have video dole breakdown on why it is important for the Gambian artists to appear on protests like this. You understand? Or public figures pour appear on protests. Nga video nying jubele bon kole ko nung after mba play la jam mol ya jube boden time o tatale boden atabe mung explain kam wolonko aya breakdown ako Gambians, most of these Gambians multata num protest la je gal dol fam bi jele no they don't know what muni some mananje. You understand? For the sense ne ako dol bi jele in a very serious protest environment. Iko on camera, you are showing the world that it will be protest against some certain corruption and stuff. But ayajele, comme Gambian dolbe domorola dolbe donkang dolbe Bob Marley donkang dolbe kadam dolbe chijelola. On the camera they are laughing. Some people are not even taking it serious. You know, which is a very important point.
Thank you.
You understand? Because Nico now you are going out to campaign against corruption, to campaign against something that hurts you. When you are on camera, you have to show that solidarity.
True.
You have to show that seriousness.
Very true.
Because when I always master found become more serious.
True. Very true. Very true.
Melkundi Sakia Stama.
Very true.
England. There was a time we are criticized because at other summer blood, if I interview in the interview I smiled.
Sure. Yeah.
So that is an abomination because it shows ko.
Yeah.
See the situation I'm gonna care.
Very true.
That's the
And
same
right
point.
now, as we speak, in Luanda, in Angola, there is a protest going on. It turns chaos, and more than 20 people died, and the number of victims are increasing. So that's a very good.
Yeah, true. So it is you cannot be on a protest ground whereby even you are behaving like you are in a party ground.
There are some critic doko model tataji. They had an ulterior motive. Ngaji follow le. Prince Ben stop kanje. Continue la point.
You cannot assess.
Foni Nigeria no me. Foni Sierra Leone no me for ite. Ibe men for kante. Fontol bala mind lekon. He gave out his opinion
based on the observation I made.
That critic also is based on the observation I made. I mean,
you want to get into their mind.
Even no, I am not getting into their mind. Critics this guy, this content creator can for mina can jail. Yalla even outline content is important. Go, they have to leave it. You have to see every aspect of seriousness on their faces.
Yeah.
Content creator ni naya. Wala na nying critic fananko. Atela miraloto. Do we start for an ulterior motive? Atela critically important.
But how do you measure that?
Yeah, how I measure it? The guy was saying, he has seen people when they were establishing, whatever escapade contacts. Come in Mudu Lebe Kachalaji, it was based on whatever Nakachops building. How was it? So I go for in a more jovial context. Anyway, I'm critical. They just never got all the money things so couldn't canyon. He laughed out loud. So another philosophy long, another idea, another opinion all the continent. Come here, come and protect.
Assemble and protest. So they exercise the right.
But in a certain manner.
No, to me, I would say big up Hussein. Big up our building. Big up Mass Mora. And all the Gambian artists.
Kibla was there
too.
Any artist man got strategy. It's mean a lot, bro. Music is politic.
Big time.
It's politic. When I kill a fan, so confused now.
But I wish I have enough money.
It's enough money because
I
wish enough money.
No one like you. I'm bank.
I wish I have money. Yeah, that's it. Now, I definitely like that expression.
Yes.
Yalong saying, music is politics. Number nga saja nakatam. Wala nang ko model strategy. They might have gotten ulterior motives. Now, I will authenticate this by friends. Mantra friend justify ka gadam info. Yalong Italian expression on bejele foka. Yalong say we are all going philosophical. Tumando abulange bule fare ngana ji.
Yeah, because yalam nanti muka the gala forming. Ema form under a political base. Ya formule through Gambia bitakan situation o min kon. And through gala ntenga along like $1 million ka for Gambia. Ndeka mom through gala ntenga long. So hal no konte fon as a DJ I'm sleeping. You know what I mean? But music nyanyo ko music is politic. Modola appearance BJ. Nika Prince Lame as an artist. He left to come to go practice what you preach. Don't be a man satisfied if I'm continuing singing about poverty or continuing singing about love, but no situation on a continuing kabore, a kaka reputation or protect. Nkaje continuing is only busy on one table and another akala concert le balloon.
That's true. That's a good point.
You go to other part of the world, you see artists in the street doing protests with people.
So,
you understand?
So,
but jang inka jijando male ninte diable DJ fo ko nyoko DJ bu ko politiko ke andi dafa DJ ka refay sa ni dara silo kam banda hatte ni ngana flaka ni ngombuta rek mole wile naki atabata na sandi dala sola but military protest la the 100% I say respect to them because no Hussein I copyright minfo tumando ba maybe mera ka complain ikede but isaje no ko artist kile nyim folde next protest yama artist will be the finality le voice garauta we have to be very mindful. Why not we try to work on this as soon as possible? Well,
Kabri Hussein
I think when you
aba good public figure le fundi da
Kabri Hussein copyright
le fundi pour let them
I was thinking
so it's not like na better la TikTok le mbata etara YouTube be la call la then ni as national issue sort of on protesting etara la comfort zone to e ka foko I will not be part of this malam for understand I will emphasize emphasize ko fanan ni mo be on that ground people have to take it seriously you understand because dunia be mol jube kan we have to take it seriously we are hot and we are really concerned about this issue mol be mum protest kan malam for understand
you cannot sing a sad song happy
ni countryman bita kan sola mol countryman ni aje mol bina ka ticket ol sang bro e domoro soto suwo kono ni ma soto wallahi ana tarete ka fenko la eni Bob Marley wolle ke la remix olke motina bar Hussein kabay copyright ma ni tan internet fongo dol fon bi jol ka fo ke te ne ma longo gambe music on copyright
luani bi jere
and it's a great point the next time nde ko lamuta monetize Gambia
so you want to make money as a
I will call the next protest.
I want to make more money.
I will appeal on all
yes the point let him
nde the flag of monetize Gambia
so
because ila YouTube abuka monetize no Gambia ila Facebook abuka monetize no Gambia ila TikTok abuka monetize no Gambia ila music abuka monetize no Gambia sometimes to nya aka niaje prism buka beng but sometimes aka do dolfa
So Galala next move should be to organize a national seminar where Ning issues will be highlight particularly into la arot. Yalanto fananga na problem so la arot. Who arot problem who say leo highlight in a certain manner.
And Gala Milba Gala lead camp. They have great understanding in music. Near chorus back. The boy no Milba leading. Much of them I know them, they have love for music. They support all these artists.
Music is life, bro.
So at this point in time, the artists will findira. Moma ntela mirror de mandaje pour que album o sell ila next album ode. It because Kabir Hussein Dada ko Atarajel has Hussein Sise. Not even has Hussein Dada.
Yeah, no, Astano different has Hussein Dada. Maybe, it can from coming the public responses and infinite negative issues menka attach walana because
people think going out for a protest means you are in politics
and government
it's different no it's
and neajibe walana you know nzonga jandale walana mbe runaway so many runaway soldiers sodoka in our sector artists meng disassociation because we jail coming akamata ko people are misguided regarding these issues but be niento la ROGB be Hussein meng highlight. I definitely have to assert, my royalty salute to him because we want to highlight like in 2004, the Copyright Act of this country has been enacted for B the local royalty sort of whose name highlight J Galakon and then to highlight like Kudo Fanamidi Ndenga Minako Nyanta no accommodate la Fanam Bakele politically. Nafo Janeben Nyancho was challenged go. He should definitely get out of politics. Amanyana Tala UDP so type of Kapo Manana Talaja. That's on several interviews. Politics is everybody's business. It should be everybody's business because it is true politics. It is true politics.
I cannot perform for any politics.
No, for me, I just wanna debate on that. You don't want to perform for any political party. You don't want to perform for any political party, but musical is your business. If that political party is giving you that wages to perform, bro, I can perform for NPP, I go perform for UDP, I go perform for ESAFA.
Exactly.
Because it's my business. Bro. What do you understand? I'm performing for Gambian audience. Let people mindset block change. We are seeing Eminem coming to a political rally.
Thank you.
We've seen Rihanna coming to a political rally.
And they have all rights to belong to any political party.
Understand?
That is their democratic right.
Yeah. I can go support my leader. I can go campaign for my leader as an artist. Bro, let's be business minded, bro.
And I'm saying this.
politician on like a bondi kadi molla. If you fail to understand that you are
MC.
no, more can artist on business or tinya. Let them feel free. Let them feel free to go and perform.
Every Gambian is watching me. I want to make this
Very well. Very well.
Artists are citizens like us.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
They have their personal choices.
So
they have freedom to assemble, assembly, and
Yeah.
freedom of association.
thank you.
Okay. Is Sitano is any political party support no? Okay. Okay. No problem. But is it plain or any political party?
Uncle Jeliba like Uncle Jeliba. Hey, Abugatina.
This is it.
Uncle Jeliba. Uncle Jeliba Abugatina.
Ite mola request o tone down la ko imanya iman la fi involve ila artist o involve
Go. Jebula.
ite mola request tone down, you know. So let's begin, friends. Artist management is very crucial.
Yeah.
It's obvious that there is no artist that can be framed as an entity who wouldn't have a manager. Prince, in your own understanding, how important is artist management? One, what are some of the key roles or responsibilities of artist managers? In Imbara?
Yeah. So topic complex in Balam, but maybe Ninga Kaza. It's a boni no. So for example, let's take it in a business perspective, because manager most of the time the business aspect is what they control more. Okay. Let's say what you wear, this I don't know, is it a
It's
Bulls?
Chicago Bulls, yeah.
Chicago Bulls. Okay. So this is just a logo.
Sure.
This is local. It's not just a logo. Okay. So it is not important if Ning imam good experience or with it. It only becomes important when you have a good experience.
True.
Maybe that is why you want to keep wearing it. Okay? Because anytime you wear it, the experience is nice. Okay? Or you want to get something like that because of the experience you have interacting with that brand. So artisan our individual need is not important in a certain way. Our experience may create dealing with people, especially fans and different sector players, but a brand. So we brand new. Tomorrow we manage that. Manage more. At artist only. Because our ego sorole, our emotions sorole, our priorities sorole, our responsibilities sorole. So now I have a brand new manager in a certain way. Sometimes our ego might come in. Sometimes our ego might come in, then tinyaro again. Or sometimes our responsibility will interfere. So whatever our personality will contradict tinyaro again. Or in another way also, our emotions sinano jele. That is why I pillar media.
That is the manager.
Like your TV. Manager is the remote now. Manager is the one to lobby for businesses, okay, and ensure that they are very good businesses. Artists or career enhance no.
It's the development and the strategies.
Artists will have to tell a direction in the next 5 years. Okay? You have to ensure that your direction is strategically spelled out. Okay? In short term, I'll have to achieve then in December, maybe in 3-4 months, you need to have a roadmap to that.
Yeah, that is the creating a plan to achieve success and increase the visibility.
Responsibility. Okay? What type of publishing and distribution deals are music will enhance? It's a manager called deal they negotiate. Because the artist is not always at the table. Atla responsibility is kadu studio kono ka bengi lola. Na bodo sa ite manager ite la role. Even was studio fund negotiating that studio deal we ite la responsibility.
Because there is what we call music and there is what is called music business.
Business. So ite la the business aspect ni handle. Okay? If you don't handle it properly, so also ni ala brand ni tidano because it will not create a very good experience with our audience, with the stakeholders, with business partners. So that is where your role comes in as a manager, based on the little that I know, being an artist manager interacting with the side.
Nice. Sign the chip in demanding. Now let's return that responsibility and that conversation back to our artists, managers in the Gambia now, countryman. In experience, maybe business or conal. Mbekacha datela nyame wolonko. In the Gambia, eka artist o jele ayala manager soto. For example, DJs long ST la manager ti o atelon Nancho la manager ti. Mobe kalon neko DJs long ala manager ti. Nancho for instance, Moses Sulano Nancho la le. Ebe Nancho call la ita soto la. Ye Nanchola boy o call ita sotola Nanchola manager fang mu yalon ko wala nyantaka committee mum foten wala nyantaka wo responsibility ron wo manager fang like gana big after Nancho fang ni ya call
ita sotola
mbare ni ya soto be busy ne mbeten ndebe kachani jele la jelto
ha
igali e fang lon prince fang be da be jelto
ha mina nanje wala
molbe kacha tan lol bi de video sonan da be jelat hani de ibenta to artist jamala branding tinyata Gambia is because of their managers and management.
Very true.
Sometimes ka artist o jele fanga there is a very important link mu yalon ko mobe link kan pour ke ni wo connect international link because of your management and lack of branding and lack of communication katin na ye fo wo contact ko
wolon to nyati.
They say that more than 3 to 4 to 5 artists I used to be the mediator between them and their team. Pour que sort of pour nier manager dia mo fam problème wala ika artist o ñim calling ne buka abuka pick ya am manager ñim calling fire bata abuka pick ite o artist o ni ko ite o brand kanne ite o manager so artist o ñim na o manager dum wala do ko sam prince ali moli ya
prince nsinaji ya janin konti man se dunna communication on fannale yalo nga attaque to the Gambia which is important friends. Communication is very important in any work setup. Wala na near communication theorisol GB they have established what we call the spherical order of communication. Wolong fiongoti me yalonko amuru ndamalo communication cycle dol safo akanyin tandila ko ning communication be take place la there are several components melka consider. One, the sender message o kabodame anakata membulu akaboyete me ya the sender ni member atala the receiver communication cycle expertol ka foy ko ning atara country man ye message o sente nga receive ma reply communication has not taken place ning atara country man ye ente call mala ko walta namandiam it has not taken place hanni atrafan ngela message o jele man feedback established rek among take place isn't it friends what to be communication like a business or nati artist way bawo momo zulat artist wala ko ka follow world friends that is the first point of engagement because ni artist management pananjibe in terms of communication realities or components, we have the rules of engagement. Ni sulata nyantola. Iba la management ole call or yata phone call. Ni yata call fa be really letter the manager. But B afutata tembe to meng publico bebe complain na kanne ko. Manager bi jele milana ko wol buka soto no telephone auto. O jandi be soto la. Ibita la lefo Arafat. Kawu yemuruna. Kata woto kanana wala sona ta fa yewol soto. Abukatara la him fenka na manke tubabol come for the egocentric vibe in public dealings, right? You know, whatever status considerations, whatever anything warona titeka memfo, you feel you are bigger than that entity be business woman had ibe men na business o hadulka. Aya sabu fana ye artist jama jale jang because ndengo jale from of recent ndunta consultancy business o do kono me yen kumandije you know bidinta nata as a general consultant woto moy tol be kata ko wala pour ka fota artiste o doma imam fota mano yajel son kawol wol be kerinde ndunga fil ko artiste dindewol men ko bi wolle minaka nyante kala mutande la nge karandi pour yo ko do long
anin manager fond aliye kala
mina kan jela to rura because même yalom bi ite artiste ole ka expert ota même manager ite lom kilianoti manager no expert ota fo wonde ite artiste ole responsibility is to get a manager that has all the knowledge to be able to manage you bro amanke theory of tending committee right at any whatever vendor area. The fact of the matter is even more management karana aya fahamu ayo communication principle or law. Because we have effectives of what? Efficient communication. There are outline principles expert ole melandi. Itala manager me ba natila prior la business or handle. When you principle or London, my brother. Amanke kafo ko beta la series wole kono kawolong. Friends kodi nimbe to nya fala nyoy. Woto ngamira ko artists should go in for people melalon ko bi wole yo manager ya nyim fahamu. Ye do ko nyin long ya lonko. Communication is an important component wo manager yato isaje ini setano woto ni atara fanan ko because of fanan ka sotole wado do lise manager nati fan me ala ndo soto bari because of the egocentric reality right in terms of dealings america feel ko because nim position o be mbulle bi mbari warole sambala nga dol jira men ko manager dol soto telephone do fan right hani ini la jokalante diamo tambite tema nyame ngam cool because bi ni tengete call jula diko ngo hello jumalo italam karla manager ha ansulata kala okay alsulata la munela yalo manke proper communication isn't it so there are ways and means to communicate my brother manager bolo na nyaadile bi fonto la sa finti nganyo makoy ibe prince la service sigla wala to ibe DJ sa service sigla wala to ani manager ko tangulu pour nga manager dol makoy melbe sector ko prince ko di ha ni non na take ti follow ha countryman
te follow
imu DJ lati ini manager bele interacta so DJ mum mudine because manager artist ol bakada DJ ko
kay jere do bolo nak
nega artist pour yena freestyle
ndemo DJ promoter you know because ka concert killer with artists and manager fana ka deal you know but sometimes actually in Tibuka much of bad experience on the manager communication but much people can complain yala phone ka text dol jani voice no de kamil sen yala you know it's like even me my session I'm having those kind of problems yala when I was starting it artist will book a song but say engaji phone like can text can call but I understand that is Gambia music business lobonya you know when you start and you struggle but I think as an artist manager wala neka artist manager communication olo nyama artist o so tola artist o travel like you call so if you are not good in communication bro you cannot be a manager and so ko linga me understand for now much of artists will come more like the manager many along go like ninkare do go kela no na meta nyole yake manager am a music who understand ni Mr X ya call sola fane artist so dia lot of problem kake world wala na manager ni ka manager ni text la fa sola busumbala aka fel okay abula ni na artist so dia because him music go ni understand if you understand your role as a manager Nima me understand you could send your own manager there I would like Jiben artist who can play dame not Prince is sitting but Prince is the only artist manager me alanga road manager so the Prince ni na dia muda la fa so la no Hussein agree in the terms aka fanyelo ko now I leave you with the level in Tupac le do ko naka nyoje time mena when it's time to deal with the money because he's good in communication and intend daga minge ngakele I am push ala road manager so I know like everything big until the show day artists need to bring people that understand music niye mo fene moka more likely I can support it fine I do ko na tema but niya ke manager let's be honest here 60% of all our artists ga jamal la kele manager
I think that's a good concept.
Na startle amete ka loyanye ninga country man feta kene na manager ti ultimate ba fu ngojela okay ntel na ndo ko be ga fala ta manager bonde band it's even disturbing our music artist ko kudo ke ni proper manager soto ne ta kala
donc discussion bi je me bante passive or nominal managers mele alon ko itol bi jele don lo jang ninga memfo yake ning koy si ning koy taita waya sabu decision o man manager bulu de abe artist le bulu. This is why the PR issue, right, regarding attack la mistake diamo jama soton ditaji manager responsibility is to set up a management ni not as the head o management o kono PR be wala but sila nite manager soto me ka manke proactive and functional manager ti there will be deficiency things are not right na wala je artist jama ko
wala na la fanyi question ni ngara ko nigo artist role manager role in the career of an artist. You should also ask who is qualified to be a manager.
Good vibe.
It's very important.
Good.
Okay. And how are artists in the Gambia taking their
to themselves?
So how do they give out the roles, okay, to people? So what is very important, we need to ask about that. Now,
D-Jobs, 1 minute. Welcome Selikan's restaurant. I table organized follow. To all the viewers, give us 5 seconds or 30 seconds to set up our table with Selikan.
Ya jele wala ne SR ngoy ko ni be feministo nyinin ni be feministo nyininda itabita Selikan la itaje la yala memmo moome yalon ka passionate musol la ko image ay ultimate queen jambana se ay tade image ay ultimate queen consider control membe set up dol damante SR yalo SR is very humanitarian ngati fanam fode restaurant tiol siata bari membe ko Selikan restaurant o man siade nin sunkaro sita nyin kamani botol nin sukuru botol nin jaba botol nin pompiter botol men di asiata de konti man moy tonya fo ni ala oto bi amanke ka fondol membe be sintol men damma be sesono de rura ya jele ni mit pay membe larin teng ni adomo nyin suta manjari sama ida sama ibe wulal do yela Selikan ikono faari mo bita fo konto
ngam fo nyam buru
ni ala dena no kate wuli no la
ngam fo nyam buru sangala ni mit pay
Selikan restaurant ebe fanam menga ba pa
they give out managerial roles.
ni manager role for artisola career. Sinin garo mo na security manager. Okay. Ani Gambia jam artisol ni manager la do ko artisol ka manager ay nyadi. Okay. So near will be jube. That is where the problem of lack of communication okay. Because okay near jube in real music world Prince is not qualified to be a manager in a real music world because one akolo tamu two a connection tamu okay manager akolo ni connection ko mo ay ba okay because one thing nimo kodo so eba adi solo kodo it nimo connection so eda adi solo career ni da impact okay so in the Gambia for example now instead of manager okay but in the music, this is why I always come back to issues of copyright okay the music is not paying the artist enough to appoint me on full time okay so I'm the artist who do okay as a manager but I'm also doing my own job okay I have a day job from 9 to 5 for example that I do okay maybe from mukapendal din kata na carpentry work so mondo e kan call wado men pour additional business o what I want to be busy in marto para mon na telephone na so men ma understand at that time so men ma understand wa para wa implement for school ram wa mon tra call okay when in reality okay we manage in a certain way music is not paying them enough to the phenomenon ya bula we focus music that matter. So they have to do it alongside other side processes as well. So it's important. But also, okay, we manager fana. Any artist who better than okay, come jobs to organize. So J is also very important. So ide capacity to the artist who manager. In our do just because not friend now. So the okay. So ide it'll priority. Ani artist a priority monthly. It'll priority more benya and tell Lura manager because Lura is the biggest artist. So it's a Lura connection that gives you hype in life. Because that is what keeps you there. Okay? So that is what you safeguard. Okay? Okay? And also because you don't understand issues as well, it'll Lura advise Nora as to what to do and what not to do. Okay? Because Nimi is against that. Lura is the Kajano. Naya the Kajano Modo Nala. Okay? Adite Katla Lura or Kumari. Okay? Because that's what gives you the life that you want to live. You want to be in the spotlight. And being in the spotlight means you have to be close to Lura. Okay? And because there is no capacity, the only way you can stay close to Lura is to be his son.
And that's how many people managers operate here in the Gambia.
Mbeje minaji friends yedulado for mbe de dispute la domandi wala ndiko you need a potential figure or reality to be a manager. Here I would mean your financial strength. Isade kodol bije se wol keno, you need to have money. Atumando connection auto mbeso na wala le, but a monitor media dispute la. Okay, I mean I don't think you would need that, you know, to an extent, because artist wala duty is to pay you. But again, artist of atambe ijola income menka. You understand? Ni atara the income stream of the artists amansia come here because royalties are not being paid, investments are not plenty, endorsement deals are not the case. As a colleague pro anyante jola ko do mena e jola yo bari yalo ni ajibe in the world of economy ite onatela as justification to your deficiency ko nyanta ko do men son artist obul nyaade masoto ni income stream so le mansia. But again, that artist is making millions, you know, from venues. Yalong ite to jibe la hanni atrete jibe along ko ite fana nim publico membe nyobulu ibadi ngol membe bala ye musol nin dingol men soto. The expectations are always high. Yanyene jeje ko ite fana nyanta fen soto la kaboto yana tan wala na ne copyright fana jibe we have performance based copyright and mechanical copyright. If you look at the pool force of that artist, and then reflect later manager can for the tonya. So ni atara coming wall on tonyati tumando manager la kodo soto ndegamira that is irrelevant. We may have different views regarding it, but by virtue of expertise ba ite bente joka wala right among need pruntenga kodo soto for ni atara ibekela ko Jude Ingis Okoye P Square's former manager because ayala ko role bondi to invest on P Square.
Yeah, so now you become an executive producer now. Okay, because the reason why I bring in money is in a structured industry where music business is the priority. Ning imong kodo sodo the artist o marano. Okay, if you are like Frings, you cannot manage an artist.
I disagree.
Because the reason is artists on in a career about stage flood.
I disagree.
Stage follow is about that open coming Franco to come to the average Franco. Okay, he needs money, he needs connection to get to that place. So now for that is where the money starts coming in. Okay, in that situation, maybe Abajala Loko, okay, I don't need a wealthy manager in this situation because now the revenue stream is getting bigger. Okay, my music is paying me. I can bring in somebody I can pay for myself. Okay, if that is the situation where you see artists bringing in their relatives, like Burna Boy bringing his mother to be the manager, because now, okay, the executive producers now have moved you from a level to come to another level where the revenue stream is getting bigger, and you need to be in total control of the revenue. So you bring in your mother to be, or Messi will bring in his father to be his agent, because now there is a big revenue stream. Okay, that revenue needs to be managed and it needs to stay with Messi. He can only trust someone whom he believes has the capacity, but now could use the money to enhance that person's life. Okay, in that situation.
Now,
but before that situation, before the situation, I'm gonna need more Memo Kodosoto, because Memo Kodosoto will carry any impact.
I disagree. Let me bank on that disagreement, right? Yeah, it doesn't require you to have certain amount of capital to be a potential artist manager. I am looking at like I said, the income or the economic dynamics of things. Now you are an artist manager that's supposed to be on payroll. What are you telling me? So if you are on payroll, it doesn't necessarily require you to have another source of income. For instance, that would be, right, a matter of whatever choice.
Uncle, before you go forward, I love again in Gambia. Gambian artist will fake a manager Joel.
I depend on like Joe Nyadi. Kana for member Kakoros of friends, woman get Kumati members Sahayata. Manson Jera.
What I'm saying is,
Manson Jera.
I would say, I thank God, okay? For example, because I manage category A artists in Gambian standard. Okay, I thank God. Okay? And then that engagement I have with that category A artist will put money on my table. Okay? Because I deal with a category A artist. But let's say I am Sugar's manager, for example. Okay? Now, Sugar is not a category A artist. Okay? Or I am Stargirl's manager. Stargirl is not a category A artist. Okay? How could me, being Stargirl or Sugar's manager, okay, empower myself financially based on the earnings of Sugar or
That is where. Yeah, no, I'm coming. That is where the remuneration package comes in. Now, the remuneration package talks about artist managers being on payroll and also being on share base.
But
now, in the event,
is an artist I manage.
Category A, no. Please. All these artists in different categories.
Check on no jail. Nenga mera artist o ila manager. Nata for a level whereby a category B artist manager. Not talking about the A category. Now, me I wanna see. Let's talk about the impacts. Impact wo manager ni nyanta ka mun ke artist wala fo ko do funtina fo te la joro soto.
Correct. That is the point.
Yeah. Wala nyanta ka because wala nyanta ka ke impact ni na manager ni la importance. If you are managing an artist, you don't only have to depend on artist on nyanta ke jumuna, but what can you provide for the artist pro ko do ni aliasa for what this guy say we wala la bankan ka on share basis whereby the manager ni will put in work na do ko ni put in then ko do enanang then he can have his salary or have his percentage on the way.
Yes.
Man, I understand.
Yeah.
So now, if you are dealing with a manager, muya alonko, it's all about direct can. Kalata phone sa fe text message, proper text message phone. Pour ka sa fe ama ono. Obe. Yeah, no. Let's talk a spade. If you have to deal with that kind of manager, manager sifa nyanta kete ke manage. Kudo be na la nyaadi le. Obe ni sol lobi la nyaadi le.
So wo manager ni. First thing normal role is ka strategize ka juge artist ni e be proper revenue stream create no artist ni na. Prospect level artist at that stage, but community. Okay? So allow prospect ni it will turn into money. So how do you turn that prospect into money? Okay, well I can go. Artist only is just an individual, but the experience I may create will brand. So you have to make sure you build a strong brand by making sure that your artist only experience becomes a very good experience in dealing with the public. So experience becomes a very good experience. So that Sama, if I New York will create, if a proposal on the Savela. Okay, we brainstorm ideas when you are going to but the first thing is to have good products.
No, Prince, I have no problem with it. It can for that is very important. About the artist manager means select and musical understanding and musical directional learn. Man, me, my problem is example. I have a good relationship with all these artists. Natara Jerek. Hussein that I call I want you to be my manager. Musical up. I'm learning a lot here, right? Yeah. Because you being a manager and you just being a manager. Right? And the much of the time artist only manager issue sort of. It had a contract with you become manager percentage sort of more careful. the artist manager is fake or is scam or that. No, bro. Musical procedure jam for that.
Thank you.
Wala na munante ka molle ka manager million kwa. Your musical faham. They are good in communication. They are good to even rectify their own artist na mistake. This is where the whole problem is. Because near struggle je. Me. Manyaka struggle to communicate with any Gambian artist manager. Likewise, Ultimate, likewise, Prince you, because it you've been in close to decades, bro.
Yes.
D jobs the same way. Nintenga artist will call, and the manager call, and this is countryman, it's gonna be business.
True.
Straight away.
Very true.
But the most problem we have is manager the million. I'm not trying to belittle anybody, but more can manager me alonko, I am music go understand. Lot of artists, near artists, they more complain.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just today, 1 minute, John. Just today, was it the dream gist? The dream gist. We're talking about structuring the industry. What are we structuring? What do we mean by structuring? So I put a comment there to say structuring means, in my perspective, having the right policies and programs, many along go, they clearly identify every stakeholder within the industry and clearly spell out the function of every stakeholder. Okay? So there, you know, Jumala manager, Munala function, Munala royalty, additional life fund. Okay? But also, there you have structures many along go, the Kodonat. But in coming for Nimbe, it is all not going because Kodo $10 industry economy. So the artists will just end up picking their friends or their relatives as their managers.
Running away from responsibility, wherein Iman Lafi, ina manager is stop curricula, or Iman Lafi Mona Meanonko, he also understands the business. Prior to manager, Isaji at a Fanambala, Nyanto Lonale, and Anyanta Menso Lebulu, Ayatara Iman Nakariji, Walana Dole, they are running away, and that brings the issue of what? Nominal, right, or passive. Right or passive management or managers. So Biniaji will be Sierra because artists are running away from work responsibility. Kodola Karola. Remember Bola ID or manager America. I know let's totally Bruka detail. Now there will be scarcity, which is definitely going to be inevitable because I will not allow any artist or anybody to take me for granted because value added reality because being the management like ngawale long mbije close to 2 decades ngana potential londe ngalone bi nzete rebrand nyame bi aya sabo million soto anata mam fentare la account nin sama sinin tego be ke fa natete ilaftaka ka dawre so nati wala ilafaka attitude dol nati pour ka bo yalo nte son mba folele contrat ko nyine lande ni tema mbe wala kala here there again no prince nso do ngana no itela mira rolon ko ate wok no la wonya just let me allow me to come ngada memfo yadele komi quand même for continue nimbe moja makala mutande. Now we all had our feuds with our managers or other people here and there. But the public obukalong altol ni wole contract nyadi le sign.
Yeah.
So wala nako you may not need to engage to outline the responsibilities of that particular manager no artist or men sign. Ani o may sign contract ko men for la responsibility to bigele. Ndo artist o yajele ala sedo li yaje isonta yole sign. Now there comes potential. For instance, in the case, right? Example, Olondro. When I became Nyancho's manager, Tumando Mosafako, this guy has given Nyancho, right, $1 trillion word, right? It's not a matter of braggadocio, Mekachala. $1 trillion word in the sense ko, nye rebranding leke. Nye nakaria kondung dunia bere seriata wala. I need rebrand, changing our logo, right? In fact, bringing the Muruba Danano ideology, one artist with 4 qualities, everybody knows. Going in for what? The Policehold album, which I conceptualized and in fact co-wrote. And then you've seen the outro that I put in there. So that is telling you, go join efforts from a baby. Who may reward little manager? Am I not right?
So how does the revenue comes?
That's what I'm.
So how do you create revenue for Nyancho?
Thank you very much. The Policehold, because of the way it has been built, it has amassed 1 million views. That is revenue stream, right? Yes, it has taken us to, made us to have most bookings in 2021 to 2022. Nyancho became the most booked artist because of the Policehold. Omu revenue, isn't it? We took it to the stadium. Revenue, hani ataranga membe expect amanso. But look at the bookings melalanko isota. And in the member manager, coming the coming for the revolver or the revolving reality also in music business. How often do people reach out? People were reaching out for wedding events. for him to perform at, domestic events. Can you imagine? Because of the police role. So B, when we input let me along our talent, no near it okay as a manager. Come you come in for still income. Ibela artist or brand in a way, your project or the other project or that is what I did. And I succeeded, right, in doing that. And it reflected on the economic or financial status of Nyancho. So sort of below level what men warata, ngajele for friends here.
For example, let's say you rebrand Nyancho. Create a brand for Nyancho. So you expect that brand to make money.
Sure.
So when I ask you, how do you make money from Nyancho in the Gambian music context?
Yeah, that is what I'm saying.
So now, the easiest way as a manager to create revenue for Nyancho in the context of Gambian music is to have a good product. Why do you want to have that good product? Because you want, at some point, you stage a concert that will give you more revenue than you did for...
Because that is the biggest revenue stream for any artist in the Gambia.
So other than that, there is no other major revenue because what small pocket performances all men can most of the time they come from individuals, they are real sector players. Okay, instead of me telling countryman to pay me 200,000 for Hussein to be on this stage at Sanya, okay, because he is a revenue, a sector player, what I do is, okay, let's go for a percentage. Okay. Yes. So sign your product going viral. Okay, 1 million views for example. You expect it to give you revenue based on performances, okay, based on endorsements, okay, maybe based on merchandise and other issues that could bring you money. But there is no endorsement in the Gambia.
No, there is. One must say limited.
Endorsement here is zero.
I don't know. How do you call endorsement? It depends on what context do you call an endorsement. Because Prince
artist for 1 year and pay him $200,000. That is not endorsement.
No.
That's an insult.
I'll address them for a year is more than $200,000.
You have to understand one thing. Yellow Prince, it take a call generalized naming, Yellow Isuti. Who are they paying 200,000? You have to understand one thing for now. Different artists have what? Different management approaches. Most of my interviews in Kajam Fole. Go. B ndanga artist o dol manage ngatare ka bookings menta fo basse bidin nate ko nyi kany bookings ta from basse ngeletale ngoy altol malong altol mang nyi artist o la valu lo nyi artist o fang mala valu lo yi altol kany nyi neta basse e kany artist o jo 7,000 la kata basse 10,000. Yeah, so I am talking B. They double of fakata 35-40 bro. Or income kana. So when I'm going to steal, it comes. Ika dame for the Ngaji family very well. Ika o artist o menjo 200,000 for endorsement deal. Probably. Wafanamu artist o de me anonko. It's sorry to say, it's been underfed. Somebody who is so much in a deficiency, a struggle, even current and put a fence on, even conquering.
No, it's not because the artist is...
Shaka Sabule become value you consider. Because me, maybe the countryman. There is no company be member feng impose later come. Imam like negotiations like a in contract management. For instance, you do 200 la. Imam do 200,000 la. You do 200,000 la. You do 1 million la somewhere. You know
1 million la. Okay, because the reason is, okay, I am sitting for 1 year. Moment contract in May 50,000 from the sea. Okay, now someone comes with an endorsement by right in reality. Okay, and then take 1 million, but I can offer 200,000. Okay, so there's never been a time 200,000 mentioned in my career, and I think needing 200,000 or Canada, remember another 200,000 or okay. You know why? That's the reality of our industry, because you don't have proper structure.
It's not paying much.
Artists are paying, not getting money, so they grab any little opportunity that comes their way. That is why I asked, I couldn't make the enjoy Yamin, because the performances coming here, Basel, Sanyang, Sifo, most of the time you work with promoters, okay, you have a bigger picture because in a big event, okay, you work with them so that you empower them within their communities, even other big events that they empower you. So you don't make much money out of those shows. The bigger money you make is when you go to GCCI, or I'm sorry for advertising, is when you go to a bigger venue. Okay, that's the only time you make your money. Okay, when it comes to streams as well online, Gambia will go be streams online, stream money.
No wonder.
Okay, because I don't know.
But please, just take this way. Yeah. So artists or Milka, I want to understand. Ninko artists will book a streaming online. But ninka artists will million go. Ila audio mark, ila album will it get 10 million viewers, for example, 5 million. Please. Like
audio mark, I can tip.
I'm trying to understand something here. You understand? Artist dol bijang. It's important for all the streaming code we can so min ka tele fake a boss level. Alright? Because I'm using YouTube. So one is using YouTube. If me I'm getting little change on my YouTube on some areas, and then I'll artists can double view it need a bigger question to percentage. This
that is a discussion of another day.
Because when you just mentioned about the topic before, this will come indeed because you said there was
the royalties and copyright.
Yes, because it's here in artists it's on audio mark, it's on YouTube or other platforms. People are streaming music. But how did that song get to that platform? The way it gets there determines what you get from it.
Yeah, I'm gonna chip onto that.
Yeah.
So mole kacha continue mole bog manage lolu ni do. I'm saying DJs to our Gambian level. You know, let's talk. Saying aliye call be, you know, you just open up the conversation. Aliye, you know, roles in different roles in kachale, the importance and stuff like that. Now let's come to our Gambian level of managers. You talk to them like out of your knowledge context, that level knowledge context. Now let's talk to them into their level. Let's just base the conversation on the communications level.
Okay.
We talk to them.
Yeah.
I want us to talk to them because they are very important on our artist careers. If you take a role of a manager for an artist, ni moli a call communication. Let's first discuss about the communication side. Ni moli a call, please call Ninsika. If people are following up to make a communication or certain business with you, try to follow up the business.
Call Ninsika. Wala nango.
Nde na problem mo mujelet. Because andung article fana. In a more serious note. Ibe mo muntala ay kila manager akana kila ataya sanati kabire be buruk ni num aka ataya sanne mbate aka pasol dila ni kata programme dula bro billahi tay dama wara dem fele jabang ay wonde dara so dila lafta record la record la ay 300 to dila you understand man understand so artist woni na management no nyanta ka man understand artist manager is very important because saying come in the other way around ka jele artist all kanante yale. It's so sad. Ni mol fotata wo level don debo kacalale. Ikajele artiso nante ya akonye ko ultimate mbenna YouTube channel o monetize la ñaari le na sawno ñing ñing comme ni nga dundi YouTube ñin copyright amo galmo wo bele long galla mane jal fang mo fang long and their managers too are not even making research on how to their artists to get paid.
Yeah, very true, you are very right.
It can also full album on YouTube. You know, even $1 if abuka and
yes, very true. It's very
importance. Additional manager importance
the
manager has to be behind the scenes working on that, collaborating with stakeholders. Mol munyantaka wo do call ke. Even now jarle for na eta fu Senegal fam. Ya jube comme but eta online ya kran.
Give credit to one individual. Serigne Sane jobs
no nsonga jang conclude Prince la jalla faka jela complete Serigne Sane it still be intellectual property is sulle na kan so drong wol minaro Serigne Sane obviously Nadia Amtala manke kilinta manke flati abe teachings men na akamdal ron goodwill lam dron pour kamol kala mutande regarding intellectual property issues yalla and so many issues copyrights yalla royalties and so very very nice but before artist manager bo follow kan nyina pointo pour nga diamuye a domestic context mbeje because artist manager bijele meng yala song soul menke nying streaming platform old producer me song soul kiji wo producer la ka ko do be collect because I song soul kiji nyaadi le ni song soul ke nyim platform old ko itelom writer of the song itelom composer itelom conceptualist itelom writer ning right soul be na dabite tele ya wo artist so man knowledge soto wo producer be ma nyamen likewise I manager men nati bawo ala sister london asayta ya nata kay ken na manager ti wo be jaman la kata kana so nyeto la ko do be ta tenne for breeding producer ni dunta nyola now when they came to me nga discussion ya lunch mbe call ni follow kan nata je ko producer ni crafts ni aya record aya register nyame wala ya sabu abe nyil be taka there comes rule aka même coming at domestic context na manager nyanta responsible la so much so that ibe nyin call be london because serin sane be menna coming from is so much humanitarian but for artist manager be serin sane follow kan ne ban foi be research ke kan because even without serin sane c'est la research ke no lay nyimbe
so country man you see the numbers so for kodo so rako some don't understand how to make money online so you're a manager you don't understand how to make money online so what you need to do here is please link with people who understand music publishing and distribution.
Nice.
Okay? Because music publishing and distribution is a component in music that brings money to your artist.
That is where networking is.
So it's important. So this is the reason I mentioned Sering. Sering is not just coming online to teach people what to do. He is on the ground in England registering Gambian artists, okay, with PROs, okay, in UK, okay, through Jalul, okay, so that they have better publishing deals, so that they have better distributions, okay. He's doing that for Gambian artists. If you talk to some Gambian artists, he has signed contracts.
I'm observing that even you playing their music in radios and Facebook, a lot of songs are muted.
Yeah, muted. Yeah.
So that is very important. It's just like performance contract. I go to school, I can read and write. That does not mean that I can write a very good performance contract. It means now, as a manager, I need to have a strong contact with a lawyer now. Okay? The contracts cannot just be drafted by me like that. The lawyer, that is his expertise, that is where the expertise of that lawyer comes in now. Okay? So that we make sure we have a very good contract. But when a contract is given to us as well, okay, it doesn't necessarily mean that I go to school, I can read and write, so I could be able to interpret that contract. No, I need the expertise of that lawyer to make me understand the implications of that contract. It's very, very important. So that is why artist management, so go Gambia state fenyame sign. Yeah. Manager soro.
Nyinka jele.
Mam manager soro de sign. Na friend le soro. Ani boy.
Yeah, wala.
Okay. Mam manager soro. Because this is what I'm saying. Ni Gambian music, ni art is a professional industry. People like me are not qualified to be artist managers. Okay.
But friends, you know why it is? I don't know other people. You are not here in this podcast because you are representing an artist. But me, one thing I respect about you, you communicate. You understand? One of the more negative problem was sometimes you mess up. That's the fact. Artists you can't interview
many times. Yes.
You understand? No, that is the fact.
Many times.
You understand sometimes. You understand? But me,
like I just another interview turned down just last week.
That's your business.
No. But the problem is, even the artists will invite interview. Ni communicator for a turn down. In other reasonable explain why man la fight already. For example, but Ninko go Prince, hi, how are you, Princess? Me DJ Countryman, I wanna have these jobs in my freestyle system. Then the message you read, Yenya Casa. So, me from the funny part is, if you wanna get to more of these artist managers, Sungudi no londi but if I find number babu na kwa fa call. Straight away I
pick up.
But it got more call can I kill miss call 15 ntebuka sometimes.
Yes. What I'm saying. Never jella. As an artist. Never jella. Maybe we hide
never jella.
And wala man right na lura be jella wala man right.
Attitudinal ni diko. But our Gambian level. When you take a change
yes.
We may develop because of it's a to know more la mu yalonko among status fam soto ate maybe ay budget bale landi pour ay commande na ngala sa auto
yeah, but let's make this clear also. Several times the message Jamal ignore for now also is okay, I cannot be sitting here and texting going, oh boy, I want Lura to play in Bansang, what's the day? Send a message that if I read it, I will not respond.
Prince, that is improper.
No, just listen.
That is improper. That is very improper.
I want Lura to be in Bansang, to play for me in Bansang. What's the deal? Okay? And this is the first time it ever message sent Kante, for the first time. Okay? So, me, I don't take you seriously. Okay? I don't take you seriously.
But into all Gambian level, it ain't one Gambian level. Yeah.
You know who I take seriously? Yeah, hello. Yeah. This is countryman, huh? But left of soul and black car, left of things like so what I'm going to discuss. Okay? I respect that. Okay? But out of the blue, a text message flows in. It shows your level of seriousness with that. Okay? It shows in communications. This is communication. That's my job. That's what I do as a living. Communication okay? So the way
Friends, I disagree. This is what we call perceptual bias in communication.
The way you read out
This is what we call I am not going to listen to you.
Okay, I'll allow you.
No, Uncle, I want to come before you come in.
Yes.
Prince, ultimate kadami maybe Prince man get promoted or I want to do all the media. Bro. Alright? Me, I have been disrespected by an artist. When I meet him facially, in Gaga 1 year my session I charge 50,000. I feel disrespected. And I called the manager, where was part level? Man, if you understand. Nyimba media, ntemu DJ, mu promoted. This guy know time the man take a say sign and add to the project so project. Even they call me 2 a.m. in the night, I will take taxi and come and answer them. I work for them because I can't feel like I'm going to do killing one. But when their album is done, they are done with you. Media and take a problem on so it's not about only we are. No, media much of this artist is Prince. Il a manager. Negligence. Not all of them, but some
people negligence like a bad attitude you are negligent of its components or its rules of engagement. Respect. Bro, management has its rituals, principles, right? By behaviors and cultures. You know very well. What are you telling me? What are you telling me? Perceptual bias, and what? Exhibition of myopia. Bari farang ni atarete men karang abelari wala leka no wala lon to nyati anyanta tamandila wala nyama ndelata wala lade o attitude manyana nala itala ila job to bro kata customer satisfaction customer care services and then people are telling you okay in particular cellular company it only best customer service so yalla munani yoso yo mol membe sirinji first point yo wala karande pour a customer service long my brother right yo wala karande pour a mass communication faham yalo weda need ya modol le kata sirin ko na ya feel ko ela ke aka feel le ko atele karanta mol beti o maybe abi bulakan do le kasida no même foke ja wala ndiko there are certain fields ite involved no la je ni atara ima karang ya fahamu yake because me mass communication karang is very obvious ko the principles of effective communication ayalonne momi management karang is very obvious ko Henry Fayol la 14 principles of efficient management mota for life b you will not you just don't jump in there no monte misled katale ke kan wala mbe kata de galben sola le ngadiam ni be biwa sol karandi kan même muto nyati be wala fole ya breakdown ya faham is very obvious ko b momo be siring ibe officer la head of marketing obviously imam mo bondi nang a grade 9 dropout or somebody from senior school même mang further education ke kawman b Dr. Cisse membe siri right you know in that position wo minister office okon boy doctorate degree le babul am I not right so nte ñu nene la jang même muto nyati wala ñindi ko momo e men karang ibala watu way di la wala to kare tinyang kare la ndebe jele no ma wala na the last time that QTV the PR issues wala natana Yendi nenka mono managers all responsibility because most of the artists have PR issues. One of the responsibilities of artist manager is to build a PR team. Unit long, artist entity let. Artist company is very obvious in a PR unit. I established a PR unit for Nyancho. He has a bookings manager, he has a roads manager, he has the stylist. You know what I'm saying? He has situational awareness officers. Obviously, they listen to me. On which fashion? If you talk about payroll, in payment aspects, right? In management, income wages GBL from two components or aspects. One, payroll, monthly salary. Two, on share base. Income kana wati jumari. Akana muneka. Mo bebe munesotolaji. Ndolka operator apataki entertainment.
Is there a document
contract? Yes.
That stipulates
very well.
The percentage each and every
individual in Apatek Entertainment.
And after every event,
yes.
You come and sit down. So this is the percentage of jobs. This is the percentage of
yes.
This is the percentage of sayo.
That is how everything is stipulated. Everything is stipulated. There's a major contract. Every staff in Apatek Entertainment will contract will be bulolekon. Ninta job la. Right? Right? No, performance job. No, can't go to friends.
The reason is this guy is the same guy 2 years ago. Had that interview of Nyancho, artists traveling without their managers. Okay? And at that point, in that period of time, he was Nyancho's manager. So what happened to the contract? No, what happens to the procedures that you have within your setup?
Thank you very much.
Everything is written.
Thank you very much.
Everything is stipulated.
Thank you very much. Very good. Yes. We are in every contract, we have components called the prerogatives, right? Yes, for instance, that you, the artist, you are supposed to travel with your manager or your management, unless otherwise, right? The clause is telling you, right? Under normal circumstances, inila manager, nila DJ, wala nila two dancers nanta travel, or inila management obe nanta talale. Bari, ni atara, melbe sambala. Ye condition of all nati. Abese diamu no lenga understand. Okay, B, in the killing, their opinion is this, is not only to Nyancho, but to every Gambian artist. Their opinion is wo clauses all. The exemption all MBJ, whatever exceptions, in the mantara what, on the payment all jitiko. Putting a complete timo bill inila timo nyanta talent. But then it doesn't mean
you had a compromise where Nyancho traveled alone without you and without the dancer.
That is why the clause said except otherwise. No, before
you Prince, before you come.
No, so
I disagree with Uncle on that side.
Yeah.
Ntambito wala nantaka follow from I wrote it on Facebook. Nyancho manyaka tama without an dancer bugata. You understand? Because we blame Muko who sent Katama with another DJ Bugata. Then if this is happening, if this is happening, then I blame DJs why a son than Nyancho Katama and dancer Bugata.
No, but DJs for Nyancho.
Honey, no, you're a manager. No, please, thank you. Uncle,
my nephew.
Rama Prince, let the Prince know my nephew.
Prince a difference better.
Yes.
Prince, artist on Lata, Kamani Beno to Koma. Attending old baby subscribing one channel to go.
Based on the reality.
Based on the reality. Yala opinion. Ndeman sonje la de. Hani atra ko minna artist o tata de. Bari alonko nga debate le sotondi. Nga opinion le sotondi. Nga idea le fana sotondi. Pour nga hanes nga tente nga dada. Wala opinion du malti. E kanyin tamen kete. Nim promotal ko ise da male sambalo. Ndeko nse promotal ma ko no le modo le kafuika. Handing antara, that is against the real principles of artwork. Come here for last time. By right promoter le nyante sambal. But in the event is a men keno ye ole fontole. It's a company engage nole ye two dancers nati, ye DJ nati.
But you did not do that in that situation.
Yes.
The reason why we did not do that in that situation, you must also understand very well. Friends, we have what we call perception and personality traits in management. Conflict is inevitable. Aminale. That artist has an international manager. Hanisa in Songana. You must understand very well ko.
Jeven sambala dlalo dora.
Anga tan ñato. No même pour artist manager ko na dawo don DJ Kontiman.
Ultimate before
be yuru yara la je no ngani ko last week. Artist manager be même foke don na Gambian context ngo emphasis ngata wala ñindi ko. Ye communication respect.
Communication.
The components of communication ya respect. Artist all menal ko la manager they are not so much schooled in area la. Ndol nsa service deal with manager la. Akakele. Including Prince, me jere foka. As a training dino manager la. Ndeso training dino. I don't know opportunity for use like an info. The training of emerging artists men nyantakela with ITC, NCAC and EU. I am part of the trainers that will be taking 2 modules, that is career guidance and artist management. Njundu Baji Bijele for entrepreneurship and development. Other trainers like Somebody Unstoppable for productions. Well, baby,
I need someone untouchable. So
no, there are series of trainings. There are trainings also involved. There are series of trainings. But maybe you want at personal level, DJOS has the baddest domain. What is the baddest domain? It is a music business, and consultancy company, where all these services can be offered. Likewise, friends. So there will be no deficiency. Right? So,
because there are certain things many are new.
Friends,
it takes me to another level. Because you know why?
I'll not continue. Another level. Now continue. There are other people. Another level.
The baddest domain and every consultancy service DJOS provide as a consultant in Gambian music should create very good revenue for him.
That's what I'm saying.
But based on industry standards and the lack of structures, many alongo mantra kelo ke kan puru wali soro, DJOS will lose money.
That is very obvious. Everybody knows. It take our social mem for imantara in place. The CSG of the Gambia, that is the collecting society, it's been established years ago. Friends is so much around this intellectual property issues coming up. We find some catalytic for another day. B, lose can. Artists will be more than that lose can, bro. You know very well. Royalties being Sanjitang, Alizongana, Sanjitang, and royalty code Yamole. There comes the role of the state. CSG, the Collecting Society of the Gambia, established. The Copyright Act of the Gambia has been enacted in 2004, my brother. What is stopping the state from enforcing it? Another topic for another day, bro.
To lock on
let's move on.
Continue.
Let's move on. Let's move on.
No, we will continue, but the copyright issue is very important.
That is the legislative aspect of music business.
If we get it wrong,
wrong. If they play no German, then I regret it.
Let's a talking point on the reconciliation between ST and Attack, facilitated by Toro Dabo. Some fans been reacting on positively. Some people been acting otherwise. We all are glad to hear this because last week Molly Asaman and Molla on the discussion panel, but then due to the Coleman Keta, so happenly like Molly Ajele Attack apologized, so we happened to delete the part that we were discussing on Attack Nyantaka apologized. I move on the Manding call to animal that statement. So like Molly Ajele after that development Ketale. Estimating Attack Nata, reconciled, which is a very great news. Gambian will be content, and will be say water. But Dolphin Neko on industrial aspect, it's not a good look for the industry because beef is part of the industry. Fans Dolba Fokaneko saying industry nimbe boring nale. Dolphin Kafuko a better, Dolphin Kafuko a man better. So saying, what is your take on that? Follow.
Congratulations to Attack and ST because being a keta diate tol mo fulole ye kulwoni mfamadio men samba mfama kan nkoto ke wonna keba Momodu Turo Dabo e nga kulwoni mfamadio jele be pare fana Momodu Turo Dabo mba tempula mba jela close to 40 years abe loading Gambia and in Gambia nol be kaje ko Cairo e sabati fuaro le makoy banko e develop ngata nyato wole turo wulindi e Vision Development Foundation and in Keksani ñol même bébé je ngi be salam même bi je wala ñi diko ite any society je tubabol quand même fo there are what we call agent implants of instability mandin kol ko e faraba kuntu ketal ala kulli halin modul bi je kayrote di yala woliye naliya daday be la fila lay tinya you've seen how they've been lampooning Uncle Peter Right?
But come to our level.
You understand? You've seen that. You understand? You know, Uncle Peter lampunin means ibe social media ba ngangi la jaman la bambanta balto ka ngangi wolo kabulano makabula ka kajafi alfa le mu Uncle Peter ti bi non mbedi action leto friends kana kuntun songa diamu ay na de nak tek la nyinen ka men na ndela opinion mbe wala fokan reconciliation yala wala nango the post reconciliation euphoria bi ndega post la ke kunun on Facebook ngamo do jemena ko de jump on ibe bulare nebe comment sol kala o manke ndam na problème de bari mo be yala ne ko mbetto nyaale fokan ko ninga nyul diande responses man nyana nalaje ka Uncle Peter Kadafi as far as I am concerned journalists ye invite ala platform questionable aye sotonde nyame aye nyinin ka wala nyama ninga tarayte by virtue of PR you have been misguided or there's a deficiency in your team yalla woto journalist oje na problem wote ST tata Peter yale aya nyinin ka jumalo attack gate ST mu ne fay akay ko he's a superstar in antasot la jan he could have said otherwise now let's assume ST had said he has radical attack right he has caricatured him yalla o wedi amol wulindi la ko o Peter manyana nyinin kala wala so journalist o men nyinin ka problem woto de ayete men nyininka ya jabi demen problem obe wala na there comes the tactical aspects you know on interview panels itebo questionable ta kan nyadi do you have proper PR guidance for your questionable ta ye answer nyante answer la nyame bi ndenga mi ko ni Peter yo dinkira sotondi aro dunke wole ndol nene man si coffee time with Peter right and many folale jambi nene ma fodulato you can make your findings contribute bring Uncle Peter engage pray akan nat ndol melbe art sector kono coffee time it was in 2002 mfama madi jobate en sedolo bakadaji hotel ndata workshop wala wolto on the right to information access to information government workshop dole organize nim Peter benta wala to ngay ko ka coffee time folole bari ndol membe art sector kono mbakam fanjiji and there are a lot of things membe ke kan art sector kono I feel ko the state should take us seriously bring a discussion ka impresta mari kay ko nyimundi ngolta na introduce nga contact establish wonintela tamu nata killing yalla sanji fula nyamo nyin kono sanji killing nim feng man link contact sol nata fili but that is telling you ko bi ndaka Peter engage kabin sanji fula ko malto pour aro dunke wala platform o soto ni woyo platform o soto ndi aro dunke wala bi the list that we expected is aro dunke wala melbe bal coming bi aro dunke wala dolbe bal man ni ko kamen fo yu fu nyol ni ya fa nyol meliana ko bi wol be steering banko dole ka mente Gambia te yela platform dingol lesoto because Facebook is paid they are looking for more engagements ni te any post ke kanaje le bulela yenen ndala opinion is bi ni atara fana te jerinya doso afanye Uncle Peter ay muneke ni reconciliation okay ay mo le tonye mbang fama mo tonye ndede na jero there is no iota of issue right or discrepancy that Uncle Peter created around this issue na manke ala platform ye kala mutandiro menke what is happening in the sector. In fact, for one would say, Peter la platform alone, keta the major cause of ST attack la reconciliation. Am I not right? Ndela jero. So you know not take it for now.
First thing,
okay. Sedi kana baraka ila ebediata ni Allah fa ebela be sedi kana.
It starts with ST la interview. Fantastic. Fantastic. Not just attack la side for Dame. Kapago, he's a superstar, you need to invite him. He was comported, he was on point, and he maintained maturity from the start to the end of the interview. That is what we expect of an artist. And I like one thing also, that he said at a stage member, Allah status Benjamin Gambian music kono, pour que mol kafu nyoma, wala nyanta kelat la missionary, then ka mol divide. He said that. And I found so sort of across all political spheres, so when I think I will call a particular support. I love that maturity. Okay, so I said it here before, okay, do I like the way Attack interview was, Attack comported himself at his interview, or do I like the nature of his deliverance during that interview? I said no. Because okay, I know come if you take Attack back to that platform, Bryce CJ, I am meant for Attack. Okay? I have a nyam Attack. Okay? Because he would be there with more maturity, okay, and with a wider perspective. Okay? So that's what I said. I mean for amafoku. That is the right way. That is the right thing. So diani menketa koma. I said it because during Estigo Attack is a superstar, you need to invite him. In fact, everything is done. The next thing was an Instagram post saying that they did not settle anything. Okay, as far as he remembered. Okay, when I was asked, I said he has the right to do so. Okay, because we are in the music industry and controversy sells. Okay, so music,
but not toxic controversy.
Yes, not toxic controversy.
Yeah.
If our artists could compete, controversial sort of, many alongo is at musical level, in my personal level, I like it. Okay, the reconciliation is not a problem, but many reconciliation open like 4 years out of goodwill, I don't know. Okay, many commanding a ko anna like a kilometer. 4 years commanding and the puri dia out of goodwill. I don't know. Because the same people, Mandra more criticized, as far as I know, Jobs I tell you know it. Well, before that incident, the artist will commandile putting here kacha on something else.
No.
Okay. On something else.
Yes,
artist kacha before that. Okay. So after kachani, he supervision natake, and then he moved in another commandiro the Purga artist will deal. Before I kill out of goodwill, Mala, I cannot say anything because every source has an interest. Okay? For many yake badi and bank dogo in Franco Kama, I don't know. No, I don't know. I cannot speak for this. I don't know.
You say you don't know.
I don't know. Okay? But personally, I like controversies in music because it keeps the industry alive. It creates more content for the media. Okay, it allows the music to penetrate the streets because Metara Sirina continue hey boy attack, you go hey boy ST, the conversation grows. It's public attention on Gambian music.
Countryman, come on.
Okay. But finally
Come on.
on aftermath of all of this.
Okay.
Janin countryman mina ngaje Senegal.
The aftermath of all of this isn't a Senegal. The aftermath of all of this.
Please ibamba why.
Peter, we all respect him. Amundola mentally, he inspired some of us, in fact, to take up broadcasting as a career.
Thank you.
Okay?
Glad you said.
Bari, ari akta nyame for anyanta kari I wodol men choose for wodol anyanta ka wodol for lebang for aya for nyame anyanta ke for nyama lebang no. Okay? Using those monkey words, those blah 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 blah.
Too much for that.
Yes, so I believe ko ndol kam ko mon ga konde ko keba on sundu not. Adu keba dibu ko no lola ni mol meje inyande fangela. This is what we said in Mandinka, okay? The choice of word and the nature of which through which he translated that message, if he asks me whether that is proper for me, I will say no.
Well, if you look at it,
and also no
ibe bamban na na ibambang ngana.
Peter created a platform for Gambian music, fantastic, because media saves society. It gives people the opportunity to listen to Gambian artists on radio. But flip the coin, it provides content for the radio too. So everybody is winning in this situation. No one is doing anybody a favor. Okay? So the radio wins by having content. Okay? The artist wins by having a platform. So that is this. So that means we need each other, and we need always putting a new samboku ngata phone and kafuda dame. Okay? But for musical controversy, it is there. Ning kuyalam boy, mol le do kuyani janna boy. Ye baro ni la da wadiandi.
Yalong I mbeje kala na ko follow to dame. Bawo commandil follow men keta. Tiro dabo leyen kumandi ndatan dankuam nyancho ye wala shortlist ST oh boy jalinaya aning attack ndatan danku ye même fomole wala nyidiko il after peace tole organize la aning a lineup o men artisol minale be joint sol sotoje ya lineup o nying ye launch ngata tola bawo way nyine je ko the Gambia is socially politically and tribally divided. And I feel because artists are transformative force, and then through music long and in football, well, like easy come all together. Your ideas are nyoka na la timo. Wo kumandiri kena nyento birito lia banke sulata menna. Attack nata diamo, janenda be diamo. Anata diamo to come ya men for Peter ya the same thing nefoko. I feel through be nyimena tempuru Gambia no le comeback. Wo betata ba ko ba on na industry kono. Ndol tribalism bijele and ayota and wayate affectle. I have for donation for men fang. Ndenga feel ko akama sek telefo I feel ko nyajo fata nyakono na jiro to ndefang I was so emotional because ngamenji je wala nyindiko amanya na kala benyo yati fo ngafuta wo level oto yenkili kenato pour mbe ngatara killing after kudo nata findije ndela diamo to nata fo touré ko woto jandimbe continue like with this project yemen commande pour project ko nyetara je wol damal be mbali abi jele ngamira ngol temo fo folo ndenata problem o nyimbe fay nata fo ko ni wolon tanota natije mbe esti commandila la right ra malon fo you a follow so ko nyin sotota woleto janding wo ko nyin bedda dala
esti ni attack man dia
ha ndel mo fay attack la diamoto he was very open regarding how he's been affected by camps and cohorts tribal issues yalo nate wala fa moto ndel na data ndala ko nyinenna nyin sound tateng because attack was so much so coming abe sonding wo dula to dinkira to ko ate fangbe sulari na pour nyomo e taraje kairo e sabati Biring o conversation ngami that was on Thursday no wo Friday lo mbenta jandro no Wednesday lo mko keta Thursday Friday mbenta jandro e konyo ko hey uncle internet obe durin ne inata nyin ko fo
Thursday le interview ninke
ha ndol ta
Friday morning
Wednesday ndol ta meeting wala Thursday Friday tele na de konyo ko internet obe durin ne ngoy ko kabin so mandante manta on Facebook inata nyin ko fo nyin ko woyo mbe nyin ko le tamakan atata interview ni solo so ikade ko amange kava ko incident on the law through ye commandiro kele pour kairo e sabati mbe ngatara miran kili ngatara ku kili janding attack la mistake ko ni saka munda ko jannata la commandiro
ke dalilo men kan ndama long
wala foten wala na ima long manding gol ko magnil long itambita magninin kale la ha ni magninin ka ibalon nale wote magninin kale nyininka wala nan ko nyina biji
yo do ma fo ya ko san
ha no ajanda bankela foro le asabu
prince la kol man ko de abokole wala hen na prince man song ala artiso itaje
ala ha da ni kese man dara ni
ko da mo biye wala man prince le mala artiso ma ya lo ka be am ganya
ndenga mina tanala artiso ma bo nyoto même politically affiliated program and animated politically affiliated program I cannot topic it ma polejan okay me move
to play at Sanyang football field we decline the performance okay lume deep sea port Kongo keda deep sea port launch keda you invite le to play at Sanyang football field manta we don't agree on it okay so it doesn't mean that we don't differentiate what is politics and what is not okay then that's another
we can have to topic
yeah mashallah well yeah ite la call point of view for then money tambi
well dema and the ends they reconcile. I don't have much to say because hadamadi yala bo nyama moment hadamadi momentima and for a moment me mistake wala ni mistake ko ya realize ko nga mistake wala ki and ya mari bolo say misil me hatu ana ngana Christian ente ka yam fa mari when you apologize I see the video I write in Facebook everybody have to accept because moment that I apologize nga fo nyame mami ro nyama then beban and to uncle Turo Dabo I diandile pour yeke kilindi anyway I diandile pour yeke kilindi and then ebe mo they accept it but ngala no go musically yellow rap musical abota bayla fanyi no sina vantel they get tripping you understand because yalam
egocentric
yalam near chorus fana near chorus you know it's like you comparing two different things what can you conflict fena so you artists do ya jele ni tamim bere na legacy kono music career kono Gambia nga be soto that is ST so nti manière ko legacy tinya kotenti nim da min tinyata nga jede da ni nga ko jangala faka tinyale nga da so wala na sign ni of course back for more of his songs and album he reduced more of these distractions
because he's there on top of all of them that's his status
so I'm left ka involved more into controversy and attack I want to say he's a superstar when he apologized then bro, it's one Gambia, one people.
Thank you very much.
One Gambia, one people. It's a superstar.
Yes. The fact that he had the courage to come and say, I didn't mean what I said, okay, and I'm apologizing. To be honest, I'm a real Mandinka, although I have a strong dollar connection. Right? This is how Gambia is, okay? So I was offended, but after the apology, I felt like, yo, bro, let's move. One family.
Exactly.
They're brothers. Even Monday, Monday I'm gonna play this song.
Man, play it right there.
Taro Savije. I'm gonna play it Monday. But for concern about Uncle Peter aside, until a boss long. I have been to West Coast for years. I said I've been, and also to me at that area, and I wouldn't comment much, but I hope people understand too. He's a human being.
Literature, according to the
so in translation, you hope he do better in a situation like
because yala ni mukebari and then more than being a gamen or being in a gamia along a presenter like me or a journalist. Whenever Peter speak, I can feel like a journalist in England, Liverpool, about Diamukan, and Angale ni tatale.
Jambarola.
He uplift a lot of young people in his radio. You understand? Among DJ Cable long and all. Too much respect.
Very well. Uncle Peter.
But for me, like maybe at the fana, the word boycott. Maybe I feel offended by it.
No, remember, in literature,
we are what we call theory of expression. And that is where the literary devices come.
But Uncle, let's take it this way. He shouldn't call those critics monkeys.
No. Expressions like
No, but that word monkey is
figurative expressions long. Figurative expressions long. You've seen. Go.
There are some capsize.
Go.
Another I go and then in a van zone, my mom and they're like, I work
Friends, I am way
I'm not again. I go down in a van zone, now and they're like, Alpha, mobile pick. Okay?
Yeah, so it's very fine.
The choice of word.
Friends, ita kamel be kafujang, ita kamel be kafunyoma jang iwolma nyoma. Ngada men foe. Toxic choice of words bijele, aning honest or refined choice of word. Peter used honest or refined choice of word.
So then
what is honest?
The first word name,
it's toxic.
No,
Aterola, because first expression on it was very insultive, it was obnoxious, it was bollocks and bundaguls. So what it happen? It cannot happen that way. It is not in this situation. It is not in this situation. It is completely different. It's not in this situation, bro. It's totally different. It is completely different, and that's the fact of the matter.
Let's move.
Let's move to the next talking point.
Yes, I think that will be.
They said the gala protest.
My mambande, Uncle Turo, Bakila on Yimfanakane. I Hussein Fanani attack Biat. I continue. Now, but now,
small soul baby now, baby.
No, but I know it is a comment. It is a comment.
Mole move on. Yeah, DJ. Saying Mudiamo in Kanasia, Allah, final remarks. I want to go on through the comments. Mola first episode. I want to just set lights on some few comments. At least they are with us. On Molbe, mega comments holding review la direct. We just big them up. For
some prominent people.
DJ play.
Bongana Fantol Nyandi Fanto Melanco will comments on drop down. On the Artscope podcast, Nyindo is from Hyper Gambia, DJ Hyper Gambia, right? He says, big up, nice interview, keep it up. This one is from Toshiba Official, and then he said, wow, thanks to you all. This is really interesting. Yeah, all keep this up. May it grow bigger and better. Amen. Amadou Jaju says, thank you, Prince. You know, Prince. Nyindo Winnie, right? Winnie Rivera. You know, I think this one must be in Zimbabwe or so. Says Gambia, and then the Gambia flag, you know, is been highlighted here. Prince is very intelligent, says by Kimbaba Kamara. Thank you very much. Brilliant contribution. This one said, my Prince is very intelligent. He get a point. Definitely, thanks to you all guys. This one said, nice, from Chionta Entertainment. You know, Gambia, hey, I don't know about the Malamanke promoted. Fenkol siada rura message ol siada ka funo fa ye te you know, but then south no not ruba but there are series of comments on YouTube. First episode, you know, rura
and in TikTok was massive.
They be overdo
TikTok be doing
TikTok ikon na keba ko ngalo na keba
so many reaction fana melketa public opinion o membe nata ning higher profile music business executive for Melko, Lebe Gambia, friend sector player Melko, they are so senior. Maybe Richard personally, me for you all na sector manim platform si falso. Ngajere other platforms centered on politics, sports, yalo ne social issues, no sabal ning cool kake opinion ol kana. Akamenda ko nyim podcast mu feneti Melko. Na aro sulatala la friends wala nga nati in this magnitude. It will be they are encouraging us to continue ka topical nati tenka elaborate ka more update about events that are about to happen and in scenario solving issues solving development solving breakthrough melbe aro kono be nat la janyadile nga public opinion financing, and that is why we deem it fit to go through all the messages of fans meli alon ko nga wolle soto moro ka laji da haylalla asiata but hani kabi don kamol be tento ngala ne ko melbe message sol sen ndabe did know that. But if you are watching this, you know, we appreciate your comments because Altol Fanal, the way we engage you for your opinions is very, very important. Honestly.
Yeah, I'll comment.
Comment will send.
Yeah.
Respect
everybody. Prince la fan soul. Countryman la fan soul. DJ equate de morare.
Kamba.
Sedi kan fana de talla lorinja. Ngabula wonya ay wes. Sedi kan restaurant le bondi nanjang. Ni oasis silabaka. Nyin salaji. Kanati na nyin studio kono nyin salaji. Ultimate studio kono amala don dipanta. Woto nyandale fana ngao celebrate.
Yeah, I did how many pies I ordered them?
5.
It was 5, yeah? And you see how it is, huh? Its sauce is very nice. I want your dinner. Its sauce is very nice. So please patronize SR just after Mariam Mukunda Johnson. Okay? If you are coming from Toll Table, it's on the right. If you are coming from Costa Road, it's on your left. After Paradise main entrance arch. That's our respect.
Mashallah. Respect. Coming over the Artscope podcast, subscribe and share.
Ultimate Queen, starts to you.